How's it going, everybody? It's Keagan here. I'm back with a brand new video once again, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another movie review video. And before we get started with today's review, I know in my community tabs post that I posted on Monday, I said I wasn't going to do a movie review video until Friday morning, along with a live stream. However, I'm kind of bored right now and I got nothing else to do, so I might as well just go on and get the video done early. So, yeah, I'm doing the video a day early than originally planned. So, let's get on with the video. So, today's movies, because we're going to be talking about two movies, are movies that I saw in theaters recently. Not brand new movies, these are both old movies. One of them I rewatched. I've actually watched it before a few times in the past, but saw it again, but this time on the big screen 2 weeks ago. And the other one I watched for the first time the other day and loved it. So let's get on with the reviews, shall we? So the first film we're going to be talking about today is Mamá, También, which is a Spanish film from Mexico. This film was written and directed by Alfonso Cuarón, who also directed Children of Men, the third Harry Potter movie, A Little Princess, Roma, which is another great one of his, and Gravity. I've seen this movie before a few times in the past, and I saw it again at the Metro 2 weeks ago at a top secret screening with some clues. Now, the funny thing is, I wasn't able to figure out the clues for what this movie was going to be until the day of when this movie was being screened. Like, the clues, I had no idea what they were. Which, like, the first clue was, like, a movie that would have to do with, like, a love triangle, like Challengers, The Dreamers, and so on. And the second one had a picture of a cocktail, which was titled Sex on a Beach, which is a really weird name for a cocktail, if you ask me. That sounds like the most generic name for a porno or something from the 90s. And I forgot to take a screenshot of what the third clue was going to be, but the last clue is what gave it away for me. It's a movie that's on the list of the New York Times top 100 movies of the 21st century so far. And I went to the buy ticket page of the Metro Cinemas website to see what the runtime was going to be. And I scrolled through the New York Post's list of movies. And then I found the movie that matched the exact same runtime. I'm like, how the hell did I not figure that out with the first few clues? I don't know, but I wasn't able to figure it out until the day of when the movie was being screened. So, yeah. Anyways, enough with that. I really, really like this film. Mamá, También is definitely one of the finest, definitely one of the finest films of the century, and one of the finest films of the 2000s. And I remember the first time I watched it. This was back in 2021, and I loved it. And it keeps getting better and better each time I watch it, especially watching it again on the big screen. And I gotta say, watching it on the big screen was quite the experience, and I definitely consider this to being one of my all-time favorite movies. It's just such an amazing film. So this film follows two friends named Julio and Tinoch. Julio is played by Gael Garcia Bernal, and Tinoch is played by Diego Luna. And this film takes place over the course of a summer in Mexico. Tinoch and Julio are in their late teens and are about to go to college or something like that. And then over the summer, their girlfriends go away to Europe for a Euro trip. And then one day at a wedding, they meet a woman about I'd say about a decade older than them. They're a woman in their late 20s named Lucia, played by Maribel Verdú. I don't know if I pronounced that name right, but if I didn't, I tried. So the two friends give Lucia an idea to invite her on a road trip to a beach on the other side of Mexico that is dubbed Heaven's Mouth, or I think that's what it was called. But the thing is, though, the beach doesn't actually exist. They're just trying to get her to come on a road trip with them, and then she agrees to go on the road trip with them. And throughout the journey to this beach, the the two boys start to learn something about themselves, and then their friendship slowly starts to drift apart as they continue their journey. I don't want to give away too much, but basically the film, it's a coming of age film and an erotic one too, because there is a lot of sex in the film, and this is definitely not a film you'd want to watch with your parents. I'll tell you that much. And without giving away too much of what the story is, that's what the story of this film is about in a nutshell. Now, I really, really love this film. This movie is amazing. And all the acclaim and all the praise the film has gotten over the years since its release back in 2001 is definitely an understatement. Like, this is definitely one of the best films I've ever seen. And I'd say it's a fantastic film for those wanting to get into foreign films more. But it's a really, really great film. The cinematography is beautiful. It's well shot. All the performances in this film are fantastic, especially from Gael Garcia Bernal and Diego Luna. And this movie really took off their career. Like, their careers really took off with this movie. Diego Garcia, Gael Garcia Bernal has been in movies like Old. I'm trying to think of what else he was in. He was also in that one Pedro Almodovar movie, Bad Education, which is another good one. I'll probably talk about that movie one day. And he's been in a lot of movies. And Maribel Verdú is really great in this film as well. And the music in this film is really, really good too. And one of my favorite things about this movie is the narration. Like, the narration in this movie is just like I really, really love the narration in this movie. Like, the narration is almost as if it was taken straight out of a book or something. Like, it's just I just love, like, the narration is like some of the best I've heard in a movie. It's just amazing. And it's funny, it's depressing, it's just an amazing film, and definitely one of the best films you could be watching this summer. And this is one of the few movies I try to watch every summer since I first watched it. It's just wow, just an amazing film. I would highly recommend it. If you've never seen Mamá, También, definitely check it out. Definitely don't watch it with your parents. There's a lot of sex in this film, and there's a lot of, like, sexual references and stuff. Hell, even the opening scene shows the two main characters shagging their girlfriends in, like, the first 5 minutes or so. And, like, watching the opening scene, like, I'm like, oh, this is gonna get frisky. But other than that, it's a really great film. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. It's an amazing film, and Alfonso Cuarón's an amazing director too. I would also recommend checking out Children of Men and Roma. Both of those are amazing movies from him as well. Anyways, I don't have anything else to add, so I'm giving Mamá, También an 8.7 out of 10. Just a quick editor's note. When I was editing the video, I was thinking about the movie. I decided to bump my rating from 8.7 out of 10 to 9 out of 10. Anyways, back to the video. And the last film we're going to talk about in this video is Nashville, which is written and directed by the late Robert Altman. And this movie is actually celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. As mentioned earlier in the video, this was the movie that I watched for the first time at the Metro the other day. And I gotta say, I really, really loved this one. This is actually the third film from Robert Altman that I've seen at the time of me making this video. The other movies that I've seen being Shortcuts, which I remember really enjoying, but it needs a rewatch, and Three Women, which I really enjoyed as well. Ironically, I actually watched that one at the Metro last year as a tribute screening to Shelley Duvall, who unfortunately passed away last year. And speaking of Shelley Duvall is actually in this movie as well. And this is a movie I've been wanting to check out for quite some time. I actually own it on VHS. I bought the VHS a couple months ago, but never watched it for some reason. So when I saw that the Metro was going to be doing a screening of this movie for the film's 50th anniversary, I figured I might as well go see it on the big screen. Because, hey, seeing old movies for the first time on the big screen is really cool. And so I saw it, and I loved this movie. I loved every minute of it, and it's currently my favorite movie from Robert Altman that I've seen so far at the time of me making this video. Basically, this film takes place over the course of 5 days, and it follows a group of people in Nashville County. Most of the characters are famous country singers. Some of them are wannabe singers, and some of them are just regular people in between, and one of them is a British reporter for the BBC trying to make a documentary about these singers in Nashville. And it's all leading up to a political rally for a candidate for the election that year. Well, where this film takes place in. And I don't want to give away too much of the story, but that's basically what it's about in a nutshell. It's basically one of those movies where it's got a big ensemble cast, and it's got all these different characters where different storylines and stuff take place in between. Kind of like movies like Boogie Nights, Babylon, Shortcuts, Magnolia, and a couple of other movies like that. It's one of those types of movies, basically. As I mentioned before, I really, really loved the film, and it's currently my favorite film from Robert Altman. And some say, well, depending on who you ask, some say it's one of Robert Altman's best movies, if not his best movie he's ever done. And for good reason, too. Like, the movie is so well made, and it's probably one of the best American films ever made, for sure. Like, it's definitely up there, for sure. You got a really good cast. You got Ned Beatty, Jeff Goldblum, Shelley Duvall, who I mentioned earlier. Who else am I thinking? Jane Tomlin, and a couple of other really good actors and actresses. And you just have a really, really great cast in this film, too. And the music is really good, too. Especially the soundtrack, too. Which, I also really love the soundtrack. And this is actually coming from someone who is not really a fan of country music. I don't know. I'm really not a fan of country music. I really can't stand modern country music. But the soundtrack in this movie is really, really good, too. And the songs are really well written, and just wow, just the songs are all really good too. And actually, one of the songs actually won Best Original Song at the Oscars back in 1976. And I think it deserved it. It's well made. The film overall is well made. You got some great set designs, some excellent performances. It's hilarious. It's sad at times. And it's just an amazing, amazing movie. And there is no denying that it's one of Robert Altman's best movies for sure. And just, wow, what an amazing movie. And seeing it for the first time on the big screen was a real treat. It was just, wow, just one of the best movie theater going experiences I've had this year. Just all in all, an amazing film. If you haven't seen Nashville and you like Robert Altman's movies, definitely check it out. It's an amazing movie. And I'd say you don't have to be a country music fan to enjoy this movie. I'm not really a fan of country music, and I love this movie. Just an amazing film, and I definitely look forward to rewatching it again in the future. Just an amazing movie. So I'm giving Nashville a 9 out of 10. Maybe if I watch it again, it might get a 9.5 or maybe 10. Who knows? Just, I really love the film. Just amazing movie. Well, there you guys have it. That's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, comment below, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But thanks again for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody. Peace. Bye-bye.